Let me talk to you.
Welcome to another exhilarating episode of Sofa King Smarks Podcast. We are back for another WWE SmackDown and Raw review. My name is Chet Von Chesky. I am joined by my co-host, That Dude Ben, a.k.a. Who Bencio, a.k.a. Who Vincio. And also we have over there the wonderful Nate Smythe, number one car salesman in America. There's nobody in the business that does it better than him. He's built Ford tough.
That's right.
Yep, that is right. Absolutely. All right, boys. Before we get into Monday Night Raw, I got something I got to get off my chest. I'm going to go on a little rant here.
Ooh.
The state of the current champions in WWE, in my opinion, is lackluster. There's only two champions that out of every champion in WWE I hope retains their championships the next time they defend them, and that's Logan Paul and Bayley. That's it. Cody, already boring. Becky, wow, what a disaster of a choice to make her go over at the end instead of Liv Morgan. I was disappointed. I don't know about you. Let's get down to the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn should have been Chad Gable. The Tag Team Championships, yes, the Awesome Truth winning, but obviously that's going to be a short-lived reign. That was a great WrestleMania moment. Awesome. Good for comedy overall for the tag team division. Not the best tag team in the world. Miz sucks. And then A-Town down there, take him or leave him there, whatever. But going into WrestleMania, I was very pumped for all the champions. Coming out of WrestleMania, it's just like I told you guys weeks ago. For a lot of these people, the chase is better than the run. And you're about to see that with a lot of these. I mean, a lot of people wanted Becky to win at Mania. Not me. She didn't win. Good. Rhea Ripley gets hurt. That sucks. Oh, here comes Liv Morgan. Revenge tour. Let's put the title on her. Nope. And then you watch Monday Night Raw. You watch this battle royal. And you realize there's absolutely zero star power in the women's division when they basically could have just made it a fatal four-way for the championship of the last four people in that match, and we would have been just fine with that as well. So I'm not very happy. Well, that's a poor word. I'm very happy with where WWE is at as a company, but currently I could care less if any of these challengers, other than Logan Paul or Becky, retains their championships on their next defense. What say you, boys?
That's tough.
I think you're right. Like I said last week on the pod, I feel that Rhea Ripley's injury is fake because of what you just said right now. There's just no star power in the women's division. I mean, how could you have another reign for Rhea Ripley if there aren't any competitors? It's not like they did it with Roman Reigns where he wrestled once every 2 or 3 months, and you can go through the whole roster that way. With Rhea Ripley, she wrestled every fucking week, every pay-per-view, and got through everybody. So what do you do after that? Nothing. You marked yourself into a corner, like we say here. Yeah, I agree with 100% everything you said, except for Logan Paul. There's really nothing else. Becky Lynch winning was just god-awful. Like, no business doing it, especially the way they did it. She just take her out of the ring, and then she comes back during the final two. The final three or whatever, garbage booking, garbage.
Yeah. I mean, they basically booked the same ending as the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same exact thing. Liv dying off the edge again.
What about you, Nate?
Yeah, I would have rather seen Nia Jax win.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
I'd rather Chelsea Green won.
Yeah, anybody but Becky, really. She's becoming the next Charlotte Flair, where it's like, all right, Becky's got the belt again. This is boring as shit.
I mean, there's a lot of rumors out there that Becky is becoming like the next Hulk Hogan, where she's not wanting a job to anybody. She's taking spotlights away from people. So
I don't like that.
To me,
I don't know if I necessarily agree that her injury, that Rhea's injury is fake. I think that you could still build up. I could be wrong, but I think you could still build up stars while she still has the belt. Like, you don't have to get her injured just to build up stars. But the only one I might disagree with a little bit, there's my cat. Get out of here. The only one I disagree with a little bit is, I don't think we've given Cody a fair shake. He cut some shitty promos, but I think that was the WWE was just riding the high of Cody Rhodes, so they had him on every program every week, and like he wasn't on Raw this week, which I thought was good. So I'm willing to give him a couple more weeks at least before I cut the cord. But like you said, both you guys said that the babyface chase is always better than once he gets the belt every time, dude. It doesn't matter who it is.
I mean, there's only one instance in history where that gets better afterwards, and that's Stone Cold. And he wasn't even necessarily a face.
Yeah. But can we really take Nate's opinion serious when he's wearing a fucking Cody Rhodes shirt right there?
I don't know. Well, he's actually wearing a Bobby the Mark Soydam shirt.
Friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
Rooting for Cody Rhodes. See? It says Cody. That's proof. We have proof.
Yeah. It's like I tell my son all the time about Cody.
My son.
I remember, we booed the hell out of Cody when he was in AEW because he was throwing these horrible promos, and then the promos he threw after WrestleMania were the exact same thing he was doing in AEW. It's just garbage. So, if history serves us right, then it's heading in that direction. I hope it's not, but it is heading in that direction.
Don't forget,
and I know it's only been
racism.
a week and a half, whatever. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Cornrows.
Dude, I saw a post today on Facebook celebrating like all the black champions in wrestling, and they had Cody Rhodes in there because he cured racism
with the dashiki on. That was hilarious.
Oh my goodness,
he did. Can we switch over to a lighter note, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
I do want to ask a question. Obviously, last week Nate wasn't on the show, and we were so eager to find out how was that meet and yeet with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Big Daddy D.
He yeeted all over me, guys.
Well, look at his smile.
He's grinning from asshole to ear.
That's not a grin. That's an injury.
Oh.
Yes. That thing was massive, boys. Now I was driving to work listening, and I was like, "These sons of bitches!" I swear to God. But apparently, a couple people liked it. We got some new listeners from it.
Yep.
Our buddy Joe Burns said he really liked it. Shout out to Joe Burns, friend of the pod.
Shout out Joe.
But it was cool, man. I had a week off, and got the head right. Everyth's good.
We had a nice little thumbnail for our episode last week of Nate and Drew from the Meet and Yeet.
My only advice is just invest in a better phone, my friend. Oh, wait, you already did because you're recording on your phone.
Yeah, brand new phone.
HD this time.
Yeah, iPhone 14 Pro Max, baby.
Yeah, I'm about to send you the thumbnail for this week.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I hope I can pull it up while this is open.
You might not be able to.
Oh, no, I can.
Guessing it's against me because
no,
I didn't get it.
That's not that bad. Hey, are we jumping to conclusions?
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's Nate as the Miz putting me in the figure 4 leg lock, and I'm grimacing in pain. And we have what appears to be a up to no good referee. Looks kind of like Hoovy. But he's in a Soka King Smart's official referee shirt, so you know what? He might call it fair. You never know.
The little details.
I hate the both of you equally, so yeah.
That's true. He told me that earlier. He does hate us. He's trying to bring us down from the inside.
Yeah, that
fair.
And I have been inside.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. All right, boys, let's get to it.
Yeah, he told me he was going to give me 8 inches and make it hurt. And I said, what are you going to do? Fuck me twice? Punch me in the face?
And I did.
So he did. So rude.
But
I keep my promises.
yeah, he did keep his promises. It hurt. All right, so let's get into SmackDown, boys. Let's see here. Oh, we have the very first contender for Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship, and that being AJ Styles defeating L.A. Knight. Yeah. See. To be the first challenger, yep, for Cody, and they're fighting at Backlash in Francais.
Oui.
We get to watch a pay-per-view. It ends at 4 p.m. our time. Nice.
Do we know what time it starts?
I think it's like 12 or 1.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you can watch the pay-per-view and then have the rest of your evening.
I'll be at work.
I'll watch the pay-per-view, breakfast and wrestling.
Yeah. Then you got these stupid schmucks named Tony Khan trying to get me to stay up till midnight to watch a freaking pay-per-view on a Sunday. Sorry, not doing it.
I mean, I did.
I wanted to.
The last 3 matches were pretty fucking great.
Yeah, those are the last. Those are the 3. I quit watching after the Jericho match because work and shit. And yeah, the 3 best matches are the ones that I mean, I'll watch the Swerve match next day at work. Still got to go back and watch the ladder match.
That was pretty good. The ending was trash, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things happening on SmackDown this week. Solo arriving in a suit was a nice little touch, with Heyman acting scared shitless of any movements he makes. So I like that. Good facial features, good facials from Heyman. He's always awesome. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
Solo doing this wouldn't work if they didn't have Paul Heyman.
You think it would have worked without Paul Heyman?
It wouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he's right.
It wouldn't work without Paul Heyman.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Tama Tonga, he looks like an assassin. Like
he's ripped, dude. He's a Samoan Finn Balor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
touché.
I can't remember who said it on one of their podcasts. It was like Bruce Pritchard or one of those old heads. He was like, yeah, Tama Tonga, he's a good young stud. And his co-host was like, he's 42, you idiot.
He's pretty jacked.
He's pretty jacked for 42.
Yeah.
But he puts a lot of ferocity into it. Like when he goes down and headbutts you and like hits you with those forearms, he's not coming in,
No, it's his strong style.
Yeah, he's
been in Japan for such a long time. You got to pick that up.
I've got to be honest. I've never watched one of his full matches ever.
I've seen him in like an 8-man tag in like Wrestle Kingdom when I was waiting to watch like Kenny Omega match. Yeah. But nothing of substance.
I know who he is, but I've never seen him perform like, from bell to bell.
It's not anything spectacular. I mean, I would give him as a C+ wrestler. It's more of his integrity, his intensity is that not integrity, but his intensity for matches that.
What about his intelligence?
Kurt Angle?
Yeah, what about his intelligence? Yeah. 3 eyes.
He's a Samoan Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle? Yeah.
No, we'll get to Kurt Gable later.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, but no, Tama Tonga, he may be a C+ wrestler based off Hoovy's superior rating system that he uses over there with his mark math. But I can tell you what, he is an A+ bodyguard henchman looking bad motherfucker. So
agreed.
He fits so well in the Bullet Club for that reason.
Yep.
That's why they had him.
All right, so then we got Nick Aldis and the cerebral assassin Paul Triple H Levesque introducing the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which I really like these belts a lot.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, reminded me of the like 80s, early 90s tag team titles. Also, the SmackDown titles in like the, 2003 to 5, something like that. I can't remember when they're the years, but yeah, they look dope.
Yeah, they had like the old ones had the blue in them. These just had the gold with the W, but They look superior, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took the shape of the old world wrestling, not the world tag team belts from. It was during the 2005 2009 era.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Like the world's
they
greatest
look
tag team wore those belts, I believe.
ish.
Yes,
See,
hopefully we got a new world's greatest tag team. Oh, let's see. Street Profits winning the Fatal 4-Way to become the #1 contenders. Which obviously
man.
you're watching this match, and there's only 2 winners possible when there's a heel tag team. It's going to be a face team.
Right.
Well, they kind of debunked that last week when DIY face versus face
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
match.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
It's a great point. Hoovie's the king of Mark Math today.
Yeah, he's all over it, dude.
I have a calculator,
It's a calculadora.
A markulator.
a marculator.
Yeah,
There you go. Trademark that,
yeah.
boys.
Trademark.
Put on a shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Along with a certificate of markethicity.
Yeah,
That
there you
shit's
go.
good.
Ah, nice. Hey, all right. So there was this one dumb fucking spot in this match, boys. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. So there were 8 men in this match. 7 of them were fighting in the ring, all battling each other in like this just circle of madness. Just everybody's, and they're working their way to the corner. And then for some no reason at all, Berto, formerly known as Humberto Carrillo, for anybody who's not paying attention, he just stands on the outside, puts his arm out for a tag like an idiot, like he's fucking R-Truth, and then drops to a knee and starts selling a move he didn't take. That no one came near him. It was the dumbest
That's
shit.
I didn't see that.
That's an award nominee,
Oh,
buddy.
that's an award nominee for damn sure.
Yep.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was brutal. I was like, what is he doing?
I was like, what the? I was yelling at my TV. What the fuck is he doing?
That's fun.
And it would have made sense if they were fighting Awesome Truth, and he was like, "Mom, this is how you win the tag titles, I guess." But no.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, like R-Truth.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, what a dumbass. The name's Dumas. But
I got the job, Mr. Dumbass.
we got a Solo Sikoa promo with a Tamatanga beatdown of Kevin Owens. One thing to take away from this promo, we want Roman chants. 5 years after everyone's telling this son of a bitch to get the hell off my TV, go away, Roman. The night after Mania 33, fuck you, Roman. You know, for like 10 straight minutes to open the show. And now, here they are, 2024, wanting Roman Reigns. So when he comes back, he is going to be the biggest face in the company. Cody Rhodes ain't going to be shit.
It's like the great 80s hair metal band Foreigner said in a song, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Nice. There you go.
It's true.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's damn true.
Damn true. Man, Kurt Angle is all over this show.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. Maybe that's some
He
signs
may
of
or may
things to
not
come.
have Venmo us money to mention him a lot. I don't know.
You have Venmo. I don't think he has that.
I don't know.
How do you say Venmo in Spanish?
El Venmo.
Okay, there.
El Venmo?
El Venmo.
Speaking of Spanish, Santos Escobar beat Carlito.
What happened to did I miss the Carlito heel turn yet, or did it not happen?
It still hasn't happened.
This is slow burn. They're drawing that out too long, dude.
Yeah. Oh, for real. Way
I don't
too
want
long.
any turn. I mean, unless they have music coming in, where I don't think we're gonna get it. Because there's no chance Carlito comes out as a heel with that stupid ass dishwasher music.
Yes, he is.
It's not.
I spit in the face.
Yeah. That's the
That
most
is
racist thing you could ever fucking do.
Well, tough
And I
titty.
love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
the
that's what I
original
heard on my
LWO.
TV screen.
The original LWO came out on lawnmowers, dude.
Yeah.
That was the racist thing I've ever seen.
That was great.
Or there was a tag team called Crime Time.
No, and the
With a
funny thing
Y.
is that Super Crazy, one of the the LWO,
I loved him.
they call him Super Crazy because he was always crazy on fucking coke.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
they call him Super Crazy.
I believe they also had a Kerwin White, also known as Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
Kerwin White. He was a golfer,
He was
and
like a caddy,
yeah,
wasn't he?
no, his caddy was
yeah,
Dolph Ziggler.
yeah. His caddy was Dolph.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
You fucking Mark.
Yeah, total
that's
mark.
funny. We should do that. We should do that for Halloween. I'll dress up as Irvin White, and one of you guys be my Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man, I thought we could all come out on John Deere's, dude. That would be
Perfect.
dope.
That
That'd
would
be
be
the
dope.
shit.
And then
That would be
Bailey and Naomi ended in no contest due to interference from Tiffy time. So that was the best part of the main event because once Naomi's music hit, I didn't give a shit. Not one fuck given.
Award nominee Tiffany
now,
Stratton.
Yeah, award
now
nominee Naomi.
so was this match officially a no contest?
That's the results that I read online.
Okay,
I thought it was a
Because I thought
DQ.
someone won in a DQ, but I didn't see that online. So I was like, maybe.
see, that's what I was going to say because I saw no contest as well. But then I'm like, because Tiffany attacked Bailey, that means Bailey won.
Yeah, she didn't hit them both at the same time.
No,
Right.
Uh,
so I don't know. These guys can't, referee, book their own matches. Was Vince McMahon back?
nah,
God, I hope
he's
not.
officially gone. He sold everything. He's out.
He's
He has
out.
Yeah.
no stake in the company whatsoever.
All he has is these stupid marks online going,
No.
Vince McMahon starting a federation in 2025. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, no.
who's going to wrestle for it? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Duh. Like, you stupid fucking marks.
If he did, I'd watch it.
I'd watch the shit out of it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why people are shitting on it. It's like, look, first of all, shut the fuck up. If Vince McMahon puts up another promotion, you will fucking watch it.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely.
It'll be better than AEW.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
But people thinking it's actually going to happen is ridiculous. More than any. Would we watch it? Yes. But the thought of it actually happening when that man's going to be, what, 80?
See, if he's in a good state of health, I definitely see it happen.
I mean,
I'm
his
gonna make
mom
a
is
bold
still
prediction.
alive.
I don't think he's going to be here.
We'll see. Yeah, yeah. I definitely see it both ways.
Like when you like if you work with somebody for 20 years and they retire and they're old, the next year they're dead because that job's keeping them like
Joe
that job
Paterno.
kept Vince McMahon alive.
I was gonna say Joe Paterno.
Well, he lived off the blood of young boys, but we're not going to talk about that.
Well,
Right now.
yeah, dude. Yeah, he went
But
to that
yeah,
Sandusky in the sky, so leave him be, man.
Vince already looks like shit. Like he can't even walk. He's going.
He's got a dirty Sanchez
I
on
mean,
his upper lip.
that doesn't mean he can't fund one.
That
I
is
mean, that's
true. He
true.
does have more money than ever now.
He's got billions.
He
He's
currently
billionaire.
has the most liquid cash he's ever had from selling all that
Meanwhile, I
stuff.
have $20 in my wallet, and I'm like feeling rich.
Well, no, what you do is you tell yourself it's 7,000 pesos to make you feel like you have even more money.
320.
How many pesos would that be?
320.
Damn, inflation.
I don't think that's the right word.
No, I'm saying I bet back in the day a $20 bill was worth 1,000 pesos. And now it's just worth 320.
Technically, yes, because the peso did change in the 90s.
Hoovy, are things cheaper in Mexico?
Find cheaper.
The price or the
Like
quality?
the price. Like if you bought, I don't know, like a box of cereal, here it's $4. Is it like $2 in Mexico?
Yeah.
What about gas
Yeah.
when you cross the border?
gas is more expensive in Mexico than it is in the States.
Mm.
What about
Like
hookers?
it's cheap.
Prostitutes, sluts for money,
Dude, I
black
don't know if I
lizards.
showed you guys, but we went to a few like last year we went to Mexicali, which is a big city in Baja California. And downtown that city, they have hotels and they have just prostitutes right there, just standing around. Nate, I showed you this picture. Uh, they
I
have
remember.
prostitutes across the street from a church in one area, and then they have prostitutes across the corner from a kindergarten.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So yeah, I love Mexico.
I'm coming to Mexico,
Yes,
boys.
on the
Let's
way
go.
now. All right.
Let's go.
So let's get into Monday Night Raw from Columbus, Ohio, the home of the
All over the
shitty
place today, boys.
Ohio State University.
Yes,
Oh, you're
where
not a fan.
Nate was.
Hmm?
You're not a fan of Ohio State, are you, Chet?
I mean, I hate Ohio State, but not because of anything related to the University of South Carolina.
Oh, so who do you hate? Who's your rival?
Clemson and Georgia.
Okay,
Yeah, can't stand them.
got it.
Yeah. But
Put that one right back here.
yeah, put it right back there, buddy. That's exactly where I like to hit their
Yeah.
fans in the head with a hammer.
Clemson and Georgia think as they're rivals to University of South Carolina.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'll root for the University of South Carolina just for Chet.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. We're the
I don't
Cocks.
have a
We are the Cocks, the
college.
fighting
Yeah.
Cocks.
Let's go
Yeah,
USC.
dude, we got women running all over the university in their little shorts and it just says Cocks on their ass. Not a lot of
I'm
places in
sold.
America you can go find that hot action.
That place Hoovy was just talking about, maybe.
Yeah.
So
All right,
For
so
sure.
we have mid-card Jey Uso and Damian Priest promo, and I only say that because this Damian Priest versus Jey Uso already feels like last year Seth Rollins facing Damian Priest for his first. It's like they're just throwing it in there, and really it just doesn't belong. I don't know who else would be his first challenger, but I just this fell flat. And Damian, they're like reminiscing about the good old days and splitting, paying for meals. It was just what was the good line, Nate?
Oh, when they said they got blackout drunk and Jey Uso goes, I took an Uber.
Yeah,
Ah,
that was
that was
good.
great.
That was good. Damian Priest sucks on the microphone.
He's not good, man. It
No,
feels so forced and not real.
and he has an amazing voice when he like talks, like, but his words run together very poorly.
He's not a good public speaker.
No, not like Hoovy. No, yeah, no, Hoovy's great
I
all
think
time.
I think it doesn't sound fluid because of his voice. Because when I was listening to it, he didn't flub or anything like that, but because of the tone of his voice, it does make it sound weird, different.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, weird.
Because when I listen to promos, I listen to like how many pauses, I listen to how fluid or organic it comes out, and ew, and I didn't get that from Priest. Like
Yeah,
Priest,
ropes,
you know,
dog. That's how fluid it's coming out.
yeah, exactly.
His words are not coming out in ropes, dude.
No,
No,
I feel like
dude,
it did.
he's out there spitting, shooting blanks.
I thought I thought the promo was okay. I didn't think it was bad or anything. It's just his voice is hard to get over with
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
his voice doesn't match his persona. I mean, we're looking at Bondage Undertaker, and he sounds like fucking. He's gonna read me a audiobook or something like that. War of the Worlds or something.
yeah.
And the aliens
fair.
came down in front of him.
Well, let's so yeah, fuck Damian Priest. Fuck that. Another guy I can't wait until he
It's just
loses his
not.
title.
It's just not organic with Jey Uso there.
Cash
It's
in
two
cool.
different. It's two opposite characters, man. You got a millennial Gen Z type of character yeeting and shit, and then you got someone who's old fashioned like David Priest. That's why it doesn't go.
Yeah, but the crowd's hot for Jay. They're
Crowd is hot for
for him.
Jay.
Well, that's because it's the current stuff. It's the stuff that they want to feel young again.
Yeah, I mean, like they said on another podcast that we listened to, the crowd will literally chant anything. They do not care.
Nah, yeah.
Yep.
If
So
it,
they yeet, yeet.
yeah, yeet.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
get
about
it, but
yeet, meat and yeets.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're all about it.
You and
that
Bobby
was a
go all the meat and
that was a
yeets.
meeting. That was a meet and skeet.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about? A lot of people tried to make a big deal out of NXT Battleground being announced for the UFC Apex in June, but a lot of people don't realize, as a longtime UFC fan, how much that place sucks. There's going to be a total of 300 people there tops. It
Is
is
it that
smaller
small?
than the Performance Center. The building is huge. The room where the Apex Octagon is not very large. The Apex Center is huge because they have a training facility there, weight rooms, multiple octagons, mat rooms, all that stuff for wrestling. So it's a large facility. It's just the Apex part of it where they show the actual fights is about as big as a mop closet, feels like.
Is that
Well,
where they
they have
had the Ultimate Fighter stuff?
You talking about, yeah, that's where the Ultimate Fighter fights are. And the UFC fight nights, it look like there's 12 people in the crowd.
That's so small. I can't believe they're gonna have it
Yeah,
there.
and they're trying to make a big
well,
deal out of it.
well, the thing is they changed it with 2 months in advance. So basically, you can't really book a decent arena within 2 months. They moved it because May 26th is Double or Nothing with AEW in Vegas. So they had to get it out of there for that date. That's why they moved it.
Well,
Mm.
wasn't it supposed to be in like Georgia or something? They
Yeah,
changed because I saw.
they changed it from the date because they didn't want to compete against AEW
Oh, okay. I
for
see what
Double
you're
or
saying.
Nothing.
But then they
So
Yeah,
could have had it at
originally,
the Performance Center where at least, I don't know,
yeah,
they have it set up to look like a crowd's there. And it's,
I'll still watch it.
yeah, I'm
I
still
don't
going to
know.
watch it too because I'm interested to see how it
Call,
looks.
call Shawn Michaels and ask him what the fuck's going
It's going
on.
to remind you of a COVID show again because it's so quiet there unless they pipe in noise. That's exactly
They
what it's
will.
going to sound like. Yeah, they will.
I'm not going to watch it, so I don't care.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
Sounds
you.
of
haven't,
it.
Well, I know
I haven't
something we
watched
did watch,
NXT.
Movie, because we all thought it was awesome
Okay.
in our text chat. Gunther promo declaring that he will win the King of the Ring. He is no longer the hunted. He is the hunter. Hurst Helmsley.
Super
King
sick
General
promo.
Gunther?
Hmm?
King General Gunther.
Yeah, King General Gunther. Yeah. Maybe he goes
I could
back
see
to
him
his
winning
old
it.
ring Kampf.
He better win. There's no one that's gonna be in this King of the Ring that it's gonna be better than Gunther.
There's only one
I
other
mean, if you want
option is Drew, Nate's favorite wrestler.
Sheamus is in it too. Um, Woods is in it.
I'm
I don't
surprised
know
Drew didn't
anybody
call him
else.
Shamu.
if they want people to take King of the Ring serious again, they need to book Gunther or Drew to win this thing. I'd say
No, they
Gunther because
need all the
Drew's
matchups to be
other
good
things going
too.
on.
Not
Yeah,
foregone conclusions of where you're just basically going, well, I hope this is just entertaining while I watch it because I already know who's going to win.
yeah. Well, WWE's not gonna do that.
No, probably not. What was I thinking? Fucking idiot. Fuck.
Your Mark Math is way off, Chet.
Dude, some
Yeah,
days the numbers just don't run, dude.
I'll let you borrow my marculator.
I appreciate
I was
that.
just getting ready to say that. God damn it.
Well,
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
I would love
Loved
to
it.
see the Marculator. One thing I hope I never see again: New Day versus Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Because
Well, you'll never see that
I
again.
hope not. I hope not, based off what happened in the match, boys. I really do. But the second the New Day's music hit, I yelled out, "Fuck!" as loud as I could. Just going, God damn it. Again. But it led to
Yeah.
something. After the match, Ludwig turns on Giovanni. And so he's probably out. I'm assuming he's either going back to NXT or he's next up on the chopping block of releases, which I always thought he was pretty good.
He's a good wrestler, I think.
He's a good wrestler. Just his promos are just not there.
Yeah. But Gunther needs to win.
Or maybe we just haven't had a chance to have him deliver a good promo. We don't know because they don't let him talk.
They let NXT let him talk one time for like a month when they brought him back as Giovanni Vinci, but he was like this Italian solo act and he wasn't that great at talking.
Well, maybe hopefully he's gotten better.
You know who was great at talking? Maybe the greatest wrestler of all time, per Nate Smythe, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus promo. Yeah, it had some great lines. Great lines.
Award nominee.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I gotta pull up. I got him in here. When Drew McIntyre hits him with the "Say what if you French kiss your cousins," and it was the loudest chant of them all.
Yeah,
that was so good.
And
you guys are disgusting.
Yeah, the most complex relationship you've ever had is with your right hand.
That even popped Amy. She was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was offended.
That was great, dude. It was awesome. But then when he goes, Sheamus, you always say you banger after banger after banger. But ever since you've come back, it seems like it's just been burger after burger after burger. That was the line of the night.
Now, let's get one thing straight. I wish I was as fat as Sheamus is right now.
Yeah, me too.
But when they did do a side-by-side of him, he did put on some weight.
Oh, yeah.
But he's still in good shape.
Yeah. I wish that was the fat I am.
It's same, dude.
How fat are you? Well, I got 4 out of the 6 pack still. Oh, tight. Right on, brother. You look good. Thanks, man.
I'm more of a keg instead of a 6-pack.
Yeah.
I got the beer truck.
But I will say this. I will say this. After I heard Drew say burger after burger after burger after burger, I want a fucking burger.
Yeah.
Burger sales actually went up 15%.
Yeah. Nice.
So, In-N-Out, here I come after.
Yeah, Hoovy went straight to his favorite burger joint. Whataburger.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting, dude.
No, listen, I was listening to the Undertaker podcast, and he is a huge Whataburger mark.
These are from Texas.
What?
They sent him a care package with a bunch of spicy ketchup. I was like, I'm all in on that, dude.
The only thing good from Whataburger is their Dr. Pepper shake. That's it.
D-fucking-licious.
It's really good.
That sounds awesome.
Their fries aren't bad either. Their fries are pretty good. It's just their burgers for me.
You know what? Now that you mention it, fellas, they're pretty fucking good. I really like Whataburger.
No, he tried it again in San Antonio and threw up.
Damn.
That's legit threw up. I was there.
My stomach was just upside down. That's how disgusting I felt it was.
Not good.
I had a triple with spicy ketchup. It was slamming, dude.
And we went to 2 different Whataburgers because one was packed.
Because it's the best. It's the best in the world.
If you keep that up, Nate, you're going to have a quadruple bypass. Can't be eating them triples like that, big dog.
Well, they don't have them here, so I don't do that.
Oh, that's best for business, as the authority used to say.
But we do have Raising Cane's now, so that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Raising Cane's is pretty good.
Cane's with a K? Cane's with a K or a C?
Here in the West Coast, people didn't want to go to Raising Cane's because they had the dog as a mascot, and people thought it was dog food.
Well, people where you live are stupid.
The chicken is mid. The chicken's mid, but the sauce puts it over the top, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's chicken tenders. How well can you do chicken tenders?
I'd put that sauce on a cock.
This is how good raw is, boys. We're talking about food.
Yeah, raw was trash.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was all right.
I mean, Chad Gable running down Alpha Academy was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Got me pumped for future.
Awesome.
The Mark math was running through my veins when he was speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking,
that's true.
Perk Angle, Perk Gable. I was thinking, kick these motherfuckers out, bring the Creed brothers in, turn them heel. Quit having them doing cannonballs off the top rope and just start German suplexing everybody and fucking
One
everybody.
hand power bombs
Yeah.
and shit.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
And it makes sense because now that we're getting hints of the Judgment Day disbanding, it's going to be good to have a heel faction again, like a different one,
Like a real one.
real one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward
So
to it. Hopefully something good comes of it.
I hope you're right. Like I really do. It's. I mean, even having Hio Otis, Hio Tozawa, and Hio Maxine it might be entertaining
I think it would
because
be
it might feel
entertaining, but I don't.
like comedic entertaining.
I mean,
I don't
maybe.
think they're going to turn. I think they're going to turn on Gable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Poor Otis. He looks so sad.
Yeah, Otis deserves better. He's a national treasure.
Tozawa was acting. I thought his acting was pretty good because like he immediately was just like shitting himself.
Oh, I mean, I think that's just. I think Tozawa has natural. I'm about to shit myself face.
IBS.
Let me tell you something. Tozawa can work though. He's
Oh,
good.
Yeah, he's
We
good.
went to an Evolve show and saw him versus Adam Cole in the main event, and it was incredible.
Oh, I bet.
Badass.
You know what was in the main event of Monday Night Raw, boys?
What's that?
A goddamn women's battle royal for the vacant women's world championship of the world. And I had high hopes.
Not just the city.
Not of the city, not of the nation, not of the continent, the world. But yes, Becky Lynch wins, defeating Liv Morgan on the apron. Like y'all said earlier, Nia Jax would have been a better option. Chelsea Green would have been a better option.
I honestly think anyone other than Becky would have been a better option. Like legit.
How
Not
you
even
feel if Shayna would have won?
I would have loved it because she's a heel.
been fine with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with
Something
you there.
different.
Yeah.
Something.
Fuck. Anything else.
Because we already had a long reign of Becky Lynch being champion. And now we're going back to 2018 where Becky Lynch and Bayley were both champions of each promotion of each brand. Like what do we do? What is WWE doing?
I don't know. She was supposed to take a break with
sense.
Seth Rollins, and I guess the injury.
Yeah. But they could easily made this to where, like for example, you give it to Shane or whatever, right? Then her and Mariah Scary are beating the shit out of every opponent, and then you have some shitty ass pay per view with them fighting each other, and then Liv beating Shayna. I don't know, something, as opposed to Becky with her. I worked my ass off for this.
Yeah, I deserve this. I wrote a book.
Yeah,
I ain't reading that fucking book.
I ain't reading that damn book. Your stupid gear you made for WrestleMania. My brother pointed out she looks like a fucking Budweiser can.
She did look pretty hot though.
I didn't. You know what? I'm not knocking the woman's look. She looks great, wonderful. This is all about the character that she portrays on a television show that we enjoy.
Redheads.
Yeah. Yes. Very feisty. She's a soulless ginger, but I think she's hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's per Eric Cartman. That's not my words. It's Eric Cartman's words. You got a problem with that? Talk to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Don't sue me. Tough titty.
Yeah, don't sue us because we don't have anything to give you.
Yeah.
Hoobie's got 320 pesos. About fucking
yeah.
I think it's in my wallet too. I'm pretty sure.
Well, not anymore. Money goes fast these days, boys.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, Nate spent $5,000 for a meet and eat. So
yeah,
4,200.
Yeah, 4,200.
I honestly can't tell you, aside from how Becky won, like what happened in this match.
I can remember Nia Jax actually was doing some. She's gotten a lot better. Took me a minute to admit it. This is the best Nia Jax has ever looked, and that's not saying a whole lot. But WWE is pushing her in a way that they should to garner heat and hate. But she's actually out there not doing all that bad. I mean, there was that one Samoan drop onto Becky on that announce table. I was like, "Ugh, that looked like it could have hurt."
That was stiff.
Yeah, but other than that, she hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, because they're not doing TikToks backstage anymore. until the Battle Royal, where everyone was doing TikToks
Oh,
backstage.
every elimination, you could see it coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
As you know, the
Yeah.
pacing of getting set up for the move, and that's just being nitpicky. Because I personally believe that they should have done a 6-pack challenge, 5 fatal 4-way, and not had the battle royal. Because the first
You know,
half of it was pointless.
this would have been. This is my take on what should have happened. You set up. You lead up to Queen of the Ring, where you're trying to have I don't know, a match for winner of the belt, and there's always some kind of shenanigan happening where no one ends up winning or some shit like that. And then at Queen of the Ring, you crown the fucking champion of Raw.
Yeah, that
That
would
would
have
have
been
been a
much
great
better.
idea.
That's only like 2 months from now. But the
Well,
problem
they
with
couldn't
that
do it
is
for 2
because Money in
months,
the
though.
Bank,
Money in the Bank,
yeah,
Backlash,
that's the problem. But that would have been something different. When was the last time something like that happened in WWE or any wrestling where it's just different?
or a
Like,
6-woman ladder match for the title.
sure,
Something
Is is
different.
money is Money in the Bank before Queen of the Ring?
yeah.
Yeah, because that's in what, July?
Yeah, all I remember is I believe it's in Toronto.
It is in Toronto.
A la Canada.
Because the next PLE that's in America isn't until SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Yeah, it's July 6th, the Money in the Bank. So, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just bad. Good thing I didn't watch Raw live this time. I would
I
have been
mean,
fucking pissed.
watching the battle, because like when I woke up, when I went to sleep Monday night, I just put do not disturb on. So when I woke up, I didn't look at none of my text messages. So when I went to work, started my day, and then watched the match, I was watching it basically live to me. So I was, like enjoying it because I was rooting for Liv to win. And then when she didn't win, I was like, man, fuck
Yeah.
this.
That's how we felt Monday night. Well, I felt because I watched it live.
Yeah, because goddamn, Liv Morgan looked amazing.
Award
Amazing.
nominee.
Award nominee.
Fuck award nominee, award winner.
Yeah,
God damn
yeah.
it.
Go ahead and sweep that motherfucker right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
You know what? Speaking of sweeping it, boys, fuck it. We've said all we had to say about this shitty main event. You boys want to give some awards?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
give
See?
me
All
awardos.
right. Let's see here. Hoovy, let's go with you first. Who'd you have as the Sofa King worst on the mic this week?
Dakota Kai.
Interesting.
So during the interview at SmackDown, Kayla Braxton, I think it was, she goes, now we're here with former WWE Women's Champion Io Sky. And then Dakota's like, former? Put some respect on her name. And I'm like, that's what she is. She lost the belt.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just,
it's just a
these
stupid
facts.
fucking response. It was a stupid response. And it wasn't like the promo was delivered okay, but it's about what you say on it that matters as well. And that was
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
I did not catch that because I originally had Dakota Kai written in as the Sofa King hot until I
She's
saw said Liv Morgan we just spoke about a couple minutes ago.
I feel bad for Kyrie because I always have Kyrie as my hot, but someone always gets
It's either it's somebody from Damage, or it's either Bailey, Dakota, when Bailey was still in Damage Control, or Kyrie. And then by the time Raw happens, either Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan comes out. Fuck you, you're out of here.
Speaking of Kyrie and Io, did you guys see the video I sent you guys with Io and Kyrie speaking Spanish?
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, that did some damage to the old Yeats.
Donde está el boner?
yes,
Right here.
Right here. El Baño.
yeah. I mean, in the banyo,
In the back.
The
Yeah.
Baño.
dude, that was good
Hey.
stuff. I bet you were.
Hey, who'd you have?
I had Damian Priest.
Mm,
It wasn't
Let's
great.
see.
How about you, Chet?
I had not necessarily someone cutting a promo. I had when the Awesome Truth came out, I got pumped for R-Truth was about to do his whole "What's Up" spiel, but The Miz had a microphone as well.
And he was offbeat.
Offbeat the entire fucking time.
Terrible.
If he'd have been on beat, I wouldn't have put him.
I'm changing my answer to that.
Yeah, that shit sucked. Very disappointed. Who did you have as the best on the mic this past week?
Best on the mic, just because I want to get on Mike's good side, I had Drew. Well, you know what? Let me backtrack a little bit, because I thought we had 3 different good things. So I'm gonna rank it like this. My number 1 is my 1A is Drew. My 1B was Gunther. My 1C was Chad, because all 3 had fucking awesome things to say.
Nice. I like that. I also wanted to get in the good graces of Mr. Nate Smythe, #1 car salesman in America, built Ford tough. I went with Drew McIntyre as well. The say what if you French kiss your cousins. The most complex relationship you've ever had is with your right hand. And burger after burger after burger.
Well, boys, this might come as a shock to some of you, but my award winner for best on the microphone was Drew McIntyre.
Yes! Boom! Favorite wrestler in the world.
He crushed it, dude. Speaking of which, by the way, I had not 1, but 2 people who will remain nameless that messaged me and asked me if I really went to meet Drew McIntyre.
Yes, Hoovy. We did it.
Dude.
Oh,
2
man.
people
Yes.
thought it was a fucking shoot, dude.
Nice.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Shooting out of your dick onto Drew McIntyre's chest.
No, onto my own, because he wouldn't let me touch him. But he touched me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, shit. That's why I picked Drew.
Nice.
Good to know.
He made me do it.
Yes. All right, so we've already discussed this earlier, but this is a total sweep job. Sofa King Honest of the Week, Liv, goddamn holy shit, Morgan.
Honorable
I like her
mention.
because, go ahead.
Honorable mention, Tiffany Stratton.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
But Liv
I was going to
picked
say,
it.
I picked Liv because you can see, I just like her feelings. She looks like she's good personality, like she has her head, like wifey material. That's why I picked Liv. I don't know about you guys.
That lucky Bo Dallas son of a
That
bitch.
lucky Bo Dallas. Oh yeah, a lot of teasers this week for possibly Bo Dallas.
Oh, yeah,
I would assume.
Dude,
we haven't touched that.
The last one, I just watched a video before we started recording earlier. Because there's this one guy on YouTube who does this like things you might have missed on Raw. He usually has like 9 or like 10 minute 11 videos for like Raw and SmackDown, and he'll just like do little Easter eggs you might have missed. And the Bray Wyatt QR code during Gable's entrance or segment, if you click on it, it takes you to this website where you can type. It asks you a question. You can type in words, and I can't remember them all because I watched this once right before. But like basically, if you typed in Bray, it would say forever or Wyatt. And if you typed in Bo, it would say, I can't remember what it said, but there was multiple, like so many people online are either have no time on their hands to where they can just do all this stuff to where they just go to this website because it has a question, you type in a prompt and it gives you an answer. And they just asked all the questions in the world. And now they were like, if you typed in the word red, you got something. Like, it's crazy. I gotta send you guys the link.
You typed in howdy and it said hello. I saw that. Like,
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Nice.
It's definitely has something to do
It's
with
above my pay grade of thinking, so I couldn't even explain it. Where the fuck?
We're going to test that out and ask it why Nate loves Drew McIntyre so much.
It will say,
You could ask-
cannot compute.
You could ask ChatGPT that, I'll tell you.
Yeah, Chat GPT, baby. Coming out 2025.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Well, we skipped over Sofa King Grossest. Unless that's
that
up
comes
next.
That's up next.
Hey, that's up next,
Oh,
brother.
okay.
While we're on the topic, Nate, who were you so disgusted by this week that you had
Yeah.
you wanted to jump forward so bad you thought we forgot about it?
Naomi.
Interesting. Super interesting. I had Naomi as well.
Woo!
Oovie.
The worst part is that I had Naomi as well.
Oh, damn.
Sweep it.
Smoke it if you got him, Nate.
Yeah. It's the fucking eyelashes, dude. I can't stand that shit.
God,
They drive me up a wall, dude.
yeah, not so much. All right, moving on. Hoovie, what'd you have as the Sofa King shittiest move of the week? Sofa King shitty.
Putting the fucking belt on Becky. WWE as a whole.
That you know what?
That's
I'm
my
gonna tell
answer,
you
too.
what mine is, but I'm changing it to that. I had the stupid Berto calling for a tag like R-Truth
Yeah,
before that, but no, Becky Lynch winning this championship.
Sweep it.
Sucks. Sweep it. Yep.
3 sweeps in a row.
Boom.
That's a
Hoovie,
record.
Sofa King, awesome move of the week.
Ford jumping over the turnbuckle outside to the actually when they all three, I can't remember who it was, but it was two guys on the side of the turnbuckle, and then all three of them jumped out of the ring at the same time, and Ford was in the middle.
Are you trying to
did that
say that
spot
all
that
the
he did-
guys from the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley that look alike?
That never even implementation never even came out.
My bad, dude.
But they
Sorry.
Oh, our bad. Our bad.
Yeah, our bad. I couldn't understand why you didn't know who it was. I'm my bad, guys. You moving on? I'm so sorry, Hoovie, to cut you off there. What was your answer?
just gave me my answer.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I mean,
I lost it. I'm not as smart as you guys. Must be a white thing.
yeah. I'm only smart because I surround myself with dumber people. So I just look like the smartest guy in the room. But
That's a good call.
That's a good call.
That's a good call.
What about you, Nate? What do you have as awesome?
It wasn't an actual move, but it was Nick Aldis standing up and being a fucking general manager.
Yeah, what do you call him? A-Town Clown Under?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
he's like, you're not going to talk shit to this guy. You're going to talk to me.
That was
I was
awesome.
like, hell yeah.
That was
Hell yeah,
awesome.
Nick.
That was dope. Yeah, I'm going with that.
I had in my notes during that part, is Nick Aldis potentially the best GM Raw has ever had? Or WWE's ever had?
Mick
'Cause
Foley
what
as the
interaction?
original commissioner was really good.
Hoovie hates Mick Foley.
Well, but yes, I would say as an authority figure, because he's a face authority figure, but he's not a pussy like Pierce.
Yeah,
I
agree.
it's been a short amount of time, but I think you're right.
Yeah, because I couldn't think of anyone. It's like when Eric Bischoff was there, and then Paul Heyman, like they were just pushed around a lot by Vince. They had, it wasn't great. But this one, he's defending the authority figure.
Yeah,
in a good way, not necessarily in a kiss. I'm gonna kiss his ass way, but in like, you come to me first before you come to
yeah.
him.
He's like, you basically like, you guys know who the fuck you're talking to, right? Show some respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
See.
Yes, nice. I like that. Hoovie, what'd you have as a Sofa King bad match?
Women's Battle Royal.
Sweep it.
Sweep.
Cuatro.
That might be the most sweeps we've ever had.
Well, there's a possibility we could hit the over. Sofa King awesome. Hoovie.
I had the Fatal 4-Way Tag match. I really enjoyed
not
it.
a sweep. There will be no sweeps on this one. That's okay.
That's
That is a
good.
great match. That was a great match.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't. If I would have saw the Berto thing, I probably wouldn't have put it on there. But I want to hear your guys' take.
What about you, Nate?
The match that I really enjoyed the most, I just really enjoyed it, was Ricochet and Andrade versus The other two guys,
Santos and
Santos and JD.
JB
Yeah.
McNoDick.
That was my backup.
Yeah, JD can work, man, and I love Andrade. Ricochet has been great recently, so that was just entertaining to me. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, same.
I put AJ Styles in LA Knight.
Yeah,
Show opened with a match. The crowd was hot as fuck. It was awesome. Yeah. But yes, that Fatal 4-Way tag match was really good. Hindered by a stupid moment, but
It's you can't even call it a botch.
no, it's not a. I mean, I don't know. He sold a move that no one gave to him.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. That's not a botch because you have to have a move done to you in order to be considered a botch.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, he kind of botched himself.
Yeah, he botched life in general, Hoovy.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's the end of awards. That's the end of awards. All right, let's get some breaking news and rumors, boys.
Breaking news and rumors.
All right, let's see here. Hoovy, what you got, brother?
Well, I wanted to touch on fucking. So we had this weekend.
You want to touch on fucking? Let's talk about that.
I mean, who doesn't? Right?
I do.
Yeah, Nate's a asexual predator.
Drew? Asexual?
No, hold on. You got to get it. He's not a sexual predator. He's just asexual predator. Two different things.
Got it.
Two different things.
Got it.
Yeah.
Traveling to a few fucking states to go see a wrestler. That's
Can you blame
me?
Can you blame me?
No, not at all. I was very jealous of you.
It's because I'm the best car salesman in the world.
That is one reason I'm jealous of you. Another reason
I can afford to do those things.
You do live a lavish lifestyle.
I mean, which one of us is smoking a cigar right now?
Well, I'm done. So, I mean, I do have another one just in case.
Well, you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a new phone. I got rid of the Obama phone.
Yeah, nice. Dude, that thing was a piece of shit.
79-cent drink.
Hoovy, you remember how stupid it was? We would text him and his text would be green.
What a fucking loser. I didn't want to text him.
I really didn't either.
It wasn't until we started Facebook Messenger texting where it felt
like finally on his Obama phone with his 3G, like he had the capability with an upgrade and a update that he could download the Facebook Messenger app. Finally, it's been out since like 2011, but he just now got it. So now, we were able to.
I had free nights and weekends, so
free nights and weekends. They start after 9 p.m., not 7.
Yeah, or 6 p.m. for Hoovy.
The good old days. Well, 9 p.m. on my time too.
Nice.
I used to sell phones for a living. Sell cell phones, so I know all about that. I wanted to touch up on AEW had their pay-per-view on Sunday, AEW Dynasty, and it was a pretty solid pay-per-view except for a few matches here and there. But for some reason, AEW cannot stop taking jabs at WWE, and it's getting to the point where it's just a little silly now. It's not really. It doesn't feel organic, especially after Tony Storm during the press conference. Instead of cutting some promo that a regular professional wrestler would cut, just using their head, he takes out a piece of paper and reads a promo off said piece of paper and was just bashing WWE, saying, let me pull this up real quick because I have it here. She was complaining about how people are too busy chasing people blithering about goosebumps and levels of storytelling in cinema. Go see a fucking movie. Talking about the drama for WrestleMania 40 with the Rock and Cody, talking shit about that. And then talking shit about Nicole Garcia wanting to join AEW, but after she found out that Tony Storm was the champion, that she didn't want to do it. She said, because she saw me and realized that she can't hold a pussy-scented candle to what I do.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That was pretty cool though.
Damn.
That was pretty cool, but it loses meaning when you're just reading off a paper. Like, she just literally
Oh
just opened up a
yeah.
piece of paper and
That.
started reading off
Thank you
that.
for saying that because I told you guys before we were recording. I was like, yeah, I started to watch it at work, then got busy, and it stopped like right after the Nicole Garcia comment. But I didn't
Mhm.
hear the pussy scented candle. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was cool, but it just loses all its value when
But she
you're
was
reading
reading
it
off
off.
of a paper. I thought she was.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I thought she was just like looking at like some sheet that had the results or something. I didn't know she was
that's what she
reading.
said. That's what because that's what they said. It was a result, but it wasn't that. She's
No,
like,
her now
as
that
I'm
I hear
reading
her
results,
cadence sounded like she was reading.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Then the last thing when she looks over at Tony Khan, she goes, "And Anthony, I promise you, no matter how many matches I win, no matter how many stories I finish, I will never call you into the ring to celebrate with me. Being timeless means I'm not on your watch. My success is my own, and you're damn lucky to be a part of it. If any of you have a single question after that, you are just as stupid as you look."
that's pretty fucking awesome.
It was don't get again,
I
it
like
was a
that a
great
lot.
fucking promo, but it just loses all its value when you're reading off the fucking script.
Yeah.
Can't do it. You can't do it. And
Well,
her
it
match was
sounded way
great.
better you just saying it to me, not thinking about somebody reading
Yeah.
it off a piece of paper.
And I want to touch up like her match with Thunder Rosa was great, except she won on a low blow.
No, that I enjoyed that the most.
That was stupid,
No,
man.
yeah, in theory, it's stupid, but in theory, a lot of what we watch in wrestling is fucking
Well,
stupid. But
to
when
to be
when
fair,
when she did that, I yelled out, "She kicked her in the pussy!"
Sure.
to be fair, Amy did say that if you get kicked in the pussy, it does hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it won't fucking kill you like kicking a man in the fucking balls. Like it just doesn't make sense. Again, we live in this like Chet. You said this the other day too with wrestling. Like, yes, it's scripted, it's fake, whatever you want to call it, but there has to be some type of level of believability when you wrestle and have these matches. And when you have something like that that only really works on for the males, you can't end a match like that, especially against Thunder Rosa, who's one of the better wrestlers in AEW. It's just you just can't have a terrible fucking way to end a match.
yeah,
I mean,
I enjoyed
to
it.
to to be fair, Hoovy, just to play devil's advocate, at WrestleMania 40, the lights went out. They came on. The Undertaker appeared, and then they went out, and he was gone again. I mean, there's no
Yeah, he disappeared.
believability there. There's no
Yeah,
believability there.
but there's a difference between fantasy and then just doing something that's completely stupid.
Yeah, I guess I could see that point.
Yeah, you got something there. Yeah.
Sorry, that's just my two
No,
cents.
hey,
You know,
no,
See,
that's cool.
I nitpick a lot of things. That's why you guys think I hate a lot of
That
things.
was
I
the
I
best
nitpick a
AEW
ton.
women's pay per view match in a long time.
It was. It really was. It just
ever.
that
Like when Thunder Rosa
specific
removed
spot
her
was.
mask or whatever she had on and was just
Oh, she
wearing
looked
like,
great.
I guess not her face paint, but she was still painted up in the eyes. I was like, oh
Hmm.
shit.
No, she looked great.
Oh
Again, it was a
yeah.
great fucking
There was a
match.
whole lot of ass in that match, boys. Whole
A
lot of
lot of
cake was
good
getting
shit.
dumped out there on the canvas.
See,
Yeah, good shit.
Hey, yeah.
Good shit. But that's all I had. That's all I wanted to touch on was just that thing. It's just that AEW is just taking too many jabs at WWE. Where it's just, come on, relax.
Yeah, they seem kind of forced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got to do it in a coy, kind of fun way, like CM Punk. Doesn't talk
Well,
about
like
none of this stuff for 8 months, goes on Ariel Hawani, and still is kind of vague about the majority of what he says, but at the
look
same
at
time
Triple
is
H.
saying everything. It's awesome.
Look at Triple H. He took a jab at people who didn't want to work hard, their work schedules,
yeah,
and it fucking riled up everybody in AEW.
Yeah, that's true.
it sure did.
All right, well, I
So,
got quite a few things here, boys. Amid
let's-
rumors that he is signed with WWE, former MLW heavyweight champion Jacob Fatu, who is an amazing wrestler and a badass big man, is on the verge of making his debut with WWE as soon as this Friday, speculated. I'm
yeah,
pumped for that. I want him to come in because I want this. solo-led bloodline with Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, or possibly led by Jacob Fatu, who knows, versus Roman coming back. And I would assume he would just get the Usos. I have no idea. This is early brainstorming of the Mark math on this subject, but there's a lot of possibilities with this coming in. And Tama Tonga is a bad man. So
He's very agile.
I mean, not Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. Yeah, he's very agile.
Yeah, he moves really well. And he's built
like Umaga.
Yeah, he's built like Umanga.
Umanga.
Yeah.
Umanga.
He did lose.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. Another thing I'm pumped for, because I hate this son of a bitch. Bill Goldberg says he's not currently pursuing a retirement match.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. He's more focused on his son Gage, and his football college career, which is set to start this fall, as somehow this small white boy plays linebacker for the University of Colorado, led by Coach Prime. Cool. Whatever keeps Bill Goldberg out of the damn wrestling ring. I hope he never has a retirement match. Ever.
Well, speaking of Bill Goldberg, one thing that I would like to bring up. Did you see what he said about AEW?
Oh.
I think I read it, but I can't remember what he said.
He said something along the lines of he didn't join AEW because he said it just seems like it's a joke. And I was like, that is the smartest thing that Goldberg has ever fucking said.
Wait, that's the best thing the most sensible thing Bill Goldberg's ever said.
Yeah. That made me like him just about this much. That's it. That's all I had for news.
I just wish he wouldn't make it hot.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, did it rain the other day? It was bullshit. But when it rains and it pours, and Seth Rollins is reportedly likely out 2 to 3 months, having knee surgery for a torn meniscus that he wrestled with both nights of WrestleMania. And so he should be out for and it could miss up to 8 months of action. Could be 2. To be determined, TBD.
Did you see the video of him at WrestleMania when he came in as the Shield and he could barely get in the ring?
Yes.
I didn't realize how fucked up he was, but
I also feel like the way people say his leg goes is due to the angle that the gentleman, I'm assuming is a gentleman, sorry if you're a lady, took the video.
Yeah.
But because it does like a leg, looks like his leg's just flailing. But when he's getting into the ring, like there's a reason why, like he's not running down from like the top of the steps, walking down, because his knee's fucked. So
yeah.
Hey, more props to him. Everything he did all weekend. There's a reason why The Rock said he was the superstar of WrestleMania. That walking clown emoji bitch. I did watch a video earlier. I gotta go back in my YouTube history. I'll send it to you. Of every time The Rock curses as the final boss in his return, and it's awesome.
I would love to see that.
There's parts of Raw where he's just walking down when he's about to beat the shit out of Seth Rollins, and he just goes, "I'm about to fuck you up, son," and he's at the top of the ramp, but you don't hear it on TV.
Shit.
Yeah. The final boss might be the greatest thing The Rock's ever done, and he was already top 2 favorite wrestlers of mine of all time. It was that good. And mind you, boys, 2.5 months ago, we were on this same podcast going, man, what the fuck are they about? Like, what is going on? And then I can't remember which one of you two was like, just wait and see. It's going to be great. Well, you were right. It was freaking awesome. Turned out to be great. It was probably Nate because he was going to WrestleMania. So he goes, it's going to be awesome no matter what.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
It was awesome.
Hoovy hates everything. So it probably was Nate. But speaking of WrestleMania,
I do.
WWE reportedly discussing the possibility of moving WrestleMania to May next year and moving away from upper Eastern Coast venues for WrestleMania because Nate said he was freezing his balls off while he was there, night one at least.
Well, here, no, wait. Let me stop that. Let me stop you right there. The only reason why Nate said he was freezing his balls off because he had that Obama phone. He couldn't
Oh no,
search the
you
weather
forgot.
app
No,
on the
no,
phone.
actually, you're missing the most critical reason. He was wearing a
Oh,
Drew McIntyre kilt, and he was going commando.
the draft.
Yes, not to
Yeah,
be
it was very
confused with the
windy.
upcoming WWE draft.
The air,
Yes.
Yes,
the
yes,
wind draft.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's
right to the shaft.
that's ballsy of you.
Yeah, very ballsy.
Mm,
Yeah, it takes one cold individual to pull off something like that.
So that,
But yes, WWE President Nick Khan has made it clear that he does not want WrestleMania to go head to head with the Final Four again in the future, which I didn't even realize that was happening because I'm watching WrestleMania. So
Yeah.
I don't care what it's going up against for me. I'm not
yeah,
watching that.
yeah.
Uh,
The world watches WrestleMania. The world does not watch the Final Four.
no, more people watch the Final Four, buddy. But
Really?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
maybe
Uh,
in America, maybe not in the world.
No, no. That's what I'm saying. The world, like the world watches
Yeah.
WrestleMania. So I don't know why they would compete against that.
You got
yeah,
a good point there.
I don't think it's really a competition because WrestleMania, the people that are going to watch WrestleMania aren't going to be like, oh, I can't. The Final Four's on.
But if they're trying to attract a new casual and the Final Four is on and their
It makes
bracket's
sense. Yeah.
doing good and there's a lot of money on the line and they're trying to win their bracket, they're going to watch the Final Four over a casual, oh man, The Rock's going to be on WrestleMania. Hey, maybe we'll watch that. Oh, never mind. I got to win $1,200 on this bracket. So this game's more important. So they're going to
I
avoid
definitely
that.
see. I definitely see that way too. I get
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Stupid, but I get it. Oh,
So what's up,
to
bud?
touch up on that, do you have what Undertaker said about WrestleMania? Since we're talking about WrestleMania,
I don't have it verbatim, but I can paraphrase what he said.
because I could say if you
Oh, you go ahead then.
well, because during his podcast he was doing, he accidentally spilled the beans on the location of the next WrestleMania, it being in Vegas, and he's like, he goes, I think I heard it. It's like, oh,
He was
He
like,
was
"Oh
trying to cover
shit."
his. He was trying to cover his tracks, dude.
he's just cover his ass on that shit.
We're already looking
Yeah.
at Airbnbs, baby. We're ready to
Oh,
go.
dude, I am going if it's in Vegas. I'm not going if it's in Minnesota.
You can stay with us, Chet. We're gonna get a big one with like 5 bedrooms, dude.
Sweet. I was kind of hoping you get a one bedroom, but that's fine.
I mean, you can
I
stay
can
in my
figure it
bedroom.
out. Oh, nice. Yes.
Well, I thought we were getting a studio with just a double bed.
1 bed for all three of us. It'll be like
Yes.
the
One.
Waltons.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Good
We'll have our own triple threat.
night, John. John.
Good night, Chet. Good night, Ruby. Good night, Ma. Good night, Pa.
Maybe
Nate
stacked
just
up
goes,
like
"Good night, Drew," and I go, "Drew's not here." He goes, "I know," but I tell him good night anyways. Uh, all right, I got the
God.
oh
last
shit,
thing
that's
is
so good.
Forbes came out with the 2024
Oh,
list of the most valuable combat sports promotions in the world.
Yes.
And no shocker, coming in at number one, you have the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC, valued at $11.3 billion. Number two, you have the WWE, valued at $6.8 billion. Now, what do you guys think is the third highest combat sport? Do you think it's matchroom boxing, top rank boxing, one championship, glory, pride?
I
You think it's any of those?
I know the answer, so I'm not gonna say
yeah,
anything.
Oh,
I know
okay.
the answer and I know the reason behind the answer.
Yeah,
So
okay. Well, the answer is All Elite Wrestling. And they are valued at $2 billion. And the only thing I could think of is someone is valuing that company based off what they have in house if they were profitable. Like it's not like an actual worth. Unless like $2 billion, AEW is worth $2 billion. How? Explain that to me.
Because haven't they lost money every year they've been
They've
in?
lost money. They lost like over $400 million, I think, last year. I could have the numbers wrong, but it's over $250 million. And they're already talking about Tony Khan's thinking about offering Seth and Becky $10+ million a year deals just so they won't go back to WWE. That's just the talk around the internet. Who knows if there's any validity to that? But I wouldn't put it past Tony Khan. He gave Sasha Banks $10 million allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And he gave Okada. He outbid WWE for Okada. Outbid WWE for a lot of people. Oh, don't forget the internet marking out. Oh my God, the Motor City Machine Guns are coming to AEW. Great. I watched TNA during 2007. That was cool. There's nothing to be pumped about there. Oh, my bad. They're going to a $2 billion corporation, company. Oh,
Here,
never mind. They're going to be
here,
great.
here's my thing. If AEW was legit worth $2 billion, why is their production so bad? Why does wrestlers' entrances on TV sound like they're muffled with the someone's holding onto the speaker, like covering the speaker, like the mic? It sounds
Mhm.
terrible.
Oh, here's
But
what happens. Oh, when Edge comes out, here's what you hear. We know me.
same shit.
You're like, what?
No,
What the hell?
the thing about Forbes is
What the hell?
there's a lot of backroom politics. So they take into consideration what Tony Khan is worth, not necessarily what AEW is
Well,
worth.
then
They also
if
take into
that's the case, they should be
consideration
valued
what
way
of his
higher.
dad. Yeah, and they also take into consideration what his dad is worth, since he is the number one investor of the company too. So uh, it's a bunch of semantics with Forbes. It's all
Fair.
in the detail. That's it.
The devil's in the details, boys.
Well, dude, you know what? I've done a lot of mark math in my day, and I'm actually really good at math. And I've crunched the numbers. That company ain't worth $2 billion. Unless you just add up what everybody's contract's worth that they're paid for the next 5 years, and then the expenses the company's used. And even TNT, TBS, Warner Brothers, Discovery, they don't pay them that much for the rights. They barely get paid enough to clear
Yeah.
week to week expenses to just travel with their equipment and then make sure the show even airs. If TNT and Warner Brothers were giving them any more money, then Edge's microphone wouldn't be going out when he's literally verbatim. He goes, "There's been a lot of negative beep, oh shit feedback this week." And it's like, damn, dude, you can't even go on your stupid rant Tony Khan wants you to go on because you having audio issues off the rip, and you wonder why you're the second fiddle company that only these 7,000-pound neckbeards online can defend. Keyboard warriors. I
My
have
thing, my belief, is just a money laundering scheme. No, but no, realistically,
Allegedly.
it's a tax thing. It's a tax thing. They need something to lose money, so they don't have so Shad Khan doesn't have to pay all this money on during IRS tax season. That's really what it is. Because this company, what made the revenue with last year was what $125 million in revenue, and people are like, oh, they're the business is alive. Well, revenue is how much money you brought in. That doesn't necessarily mean how much money you're profiting, which is different because it doesn't count expenses and the budget and shit like that. So a lot of this shit's just super fishy. Like I said, I would die on a hill, just letting people know it's more of a tax write off than it is trying to keep an actual promotion afloat.
hey,
I I never thought of that. That is a brilliant, smart thing to think about.
that's the best
My
way I've ever heard someone describing AEW as being any kind of financial gain of any way.
no, my dad was a tax accountant for 20 years, and I saw this all the time with companies that he'd work with. They do that because they don't want to pay all the IRS shit.
So is that
It's a
because
write off.
if you lose money, then it's not profit, right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's not profit. You don't get tax. You
Then
don't
you
get
don't have
tax on profit revenue.
that son of a bitch in con. I do want
Smart
to
dude.
add Sofa King Smarks allegedly.
Yeah,
We're not saying
allegedly.
that's what's happening. It's allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, Tony Khan did also post the CM Punk footage on his own TV show live on a Wednesday, and then allegedly gave out copyright strikes to everyone who reposted it online. So you can take that allegedly and shove it right up your dick hole, Tony.
You know what's not allegedly, though? Chet?
What's that?
Nate going to see Drew McIntyre in
No,
live.
that happened. That's real. We have footage. Granted, it was shot on the shittiest phone of
There's
all
audio,
time.
too. I sent you guys the audio.
Oh, that is right. That is right.
I don't know how that got leaked. That was bullshit. That was a private moment.
Once it hits my phone, it's not private anymore, buddy.
Yeah, well, that and yeah, yeah. It's for the
I hate you,
masses.
That
Dad.
means Nate nudes are coming.
Yeah. Can I get a? How do I describe the only Nates?
Just send me $10 a month. If you send me $20 a month, I won't send you nudes.
Damn, no, dude, that's a
I'm gonna take
horrible
those.
deal.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Fine, 320 pesos.
I'll
I'm
send
in.
you. I'll send you $40 more to keep sending the nudes.
Done.
Sweet.
The first one's going to be me with Nathan's 2 title belts, covering my cock and balls.
I was literally just about to say, if any of them are covering your privates, it's not worth the price of admission.
No, dude. You pay for the exclusive content, not the
Yes.
content that anyone can
No.
fucking have.
Fair, all right.
What did you, bro? What did you, bro?
Yeah, dude. I want to see your full cash and prizes. Okay.
It's like this. It's like my picture. I have the North American title
Oh,
on my
nice.
Facebook.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's real.
That's
That's
real.
real. That's real.
All right. All right, boys. Well, that's another good episode in the books. I got nothing else to add. You boys got anything else?
Just one last thing is the WWE had its releases
Oh, that is true.
this
Yes.
week, and I thought about maybe just waiting until next week to get more, but might as well because it's a pretty good number right now. So far, WWE has released Von Wagner, Xia Li, Sion Quinn, both members of Indus Cameron Grimes, and
Boo.
Jinder Mahal.
Oh, dude, fucking quadruple boo on that one. Don't hinder the gender. Oh man, that's that one.
Yeah.
That one and Cameron Grimes stink the most. The one guy I really don't feel bad about at all is Zion Quinn. And that's
he's
only because at the end of the day, he's gonna go home and fuck the dog shit out of Harley Cameron from AEW with the gigantic knockers. So I don't feel horrible for that man. I think he's gonna come out just fine at the
Yeah.
end of the day. But Cameron Grimes, I mean, he was awesome. He was one of the best things during the pandemic shows.
I just remembered something too.
What's that?
Who was it, Hoovy? The athletic commission is banning the
Oh
FTC
yeah, the FTC. That's big
is
news.
banning non-compete clauses in contracts.
The
In America.
FCC,
The FTC, the Federal Trade
FTC.
Commission.
Federal Trade Commission.
So,
Yep.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No.
I got so excited.
That's all I know. Like you could probably explain it better than I can because you're smarter than me.
No, that's not true. If I was smart, I wouldn't fucking be making shit money and not being able to see my fucking favorite wrestler of all time, millions of miles
Yeah.
away.
Well, that's true,
So
but
He sells
I
insurance,
digress.
not cars, Nate. He's not the
Fair,
brightest.
I'm not that.
He's a more
that guy.
eloquent speaker, if you will.
Yeah, he's a few French fries
So
short of a Happy Meal. You know what I mean?
So the FTC had passed a rule today saying that there is no longer any more no compete clauses in the United States of America. It takes effect 120 days from now.
So
So
it has a
basically, what that
non-compete
means,
clause.
yeah, anything that has a non-compete clause right now, it's still in effect. But after 120 days, you can't sign contracts that have no compete clauses.
What about
anymore.
previous already non-compete clauses?
That has to be honored because it's a contract. I'm just
Okay.
saying after 120 days, when you sign a new contract, there are no longer any more non-compete
Nice.
clauses.
That's awesome.
So, in theory, you could get cut from AEW and then be on Raw Monday night or SmackDown Friday night.
After 120 days, yes.
Yes.
If
That's pretty
the
good.
contract was made after what 6 months from now, whatever it is. So like if MJF is signed with AEW. He gets cut tomorrow. He can't show up on Raw until his no compete clause is over.
Correct.
Even though the thing was passed today, it takes place 120 days from now and after any new contract is established.
Yeah, so any contract signed 6 months from now or later, there will be no compete clauses legally being allowed to be added to your time.
That is correct.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's going to change a lot for anything. A lot of people, not just in wrestling business. That's where we're covering it, but just in general, everything.
Yeah.
Well, I might be stupid here, but what else has a non-compete clause?
Dude, I worked for
my job does it.
Bonefish Grill early on, and they have a non-compete clause that once you left as a manager for that company, that you couldn't work for any rival company, which means any other
Yeah.
place that serves food.
Let me tell you something about Bonefish Grill, all right? The Chilean sea bass from Bonefish Grill will put your dick in the dirt. That shit is delicious.
Yeah. And then you get the gangbang shrimp, don't you?
The gangbang shrimp, I would do illegal things for that food right now. It's delicious.
It's really good. It's top notch. But yeah, there's non-compete clauses in every job classification. There might even be one where we work at in the fine print of our dealership that says if we leave our car dealership, that I don't think there is, but there could be. If the owner of the dealership and the auto group company wanted it bad enough to be a douche, he could put it in the fine print of your onboarding paperwork and you wouldn't even notice, and you sign it and you go to work for Johnny Dick Rockets Automotive after you leave because you got fired for not selling enough cars on account of you being a piece of trash. But yeah, just this is all hypotheticals, Nate. You're the greatest car salesman in the world. You don't have nothing to worry about. This is more for our listeners who are currently selling used cars and stuff like that. They're trying to move up in the world. Yeah, losers.
Yeah.
That's how they're selling jalopies and beaters.
Out there selling Chevys.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just out there selling those Chevrolets, those Jeeps. But yeah, just every job field has non-compete clauses. It's just
mine. I signed my non-competes are 2 years for my job.
Oh shit! But they have to honor it.
I have to honor it, yeah,
because it's before the 120. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So for me, for someone like me, it's perfect because I can take my clients and go anywhere I want them, and I can take them fair and square.
Nice. Oh shit!
I'm excited for
that's going to affect a lot of people in a lot of good ways, and it's finally going to stick it to the big guy,
to the man, to the
you have no more control. Yeah, suck my dick,
suck my pippy. So we want to end Silver King Sparks in a new ways, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start doing at the end of the show a little top 5 for our listeners to kind of get to know us a little bit better and what we think and how our gears grind. So Nate, we're going to start off with you. Okay. We're going to do our top 5 most hated wrestlers of all time.
Okay. I'm going to start.
Five being the number 1 being the worst wrestler you can't fucking stand.
Well, I think we know where this is going.
I know it is.
Number 5.
Cinco.
Number 5 is going to be Sheamus. Can't stand that dude.
What?
I don't know why. I just don't like him. When his music hits, I'm not interested, dude, at all. All right? I'm not interested. The WrestleMania match you had with Drew and Gunther was awesome. Other than that, I'm out. Number 4, Charlotte Flair. When her music hits, I get just pissed. I just get mad.
I like
her music's alright, but she sucks. Number 3, you guys are going to not like me for this one. Rey Mysterio.
I'm fine with that.
He is so, he's cool because he's been around for so long, and his Nitro matches against Dean Malenko were amazing. But I'm done with the Booyaka noises. Sad Booyaka noises. I'm done, dude.
Booyaka. Those WCW matches, Eddie Guerrero, Juventud Guerrera, Dean Malenko, the Lionheart Chris Jericho when the Lionheart was cool.
The first hour of Nitro was phenomenal.
Every week, yes.
Every week, banger after banger.
Yeah, but
Um,
your fifth worst favorite wrestler, hated wrestler, eats burger after burger. So
so do I.
yeah, me
Number
too.
two, number
Too.
two. I know Hoovie's going to enjoy this, but I'm not sure about you, Chet. My number two wrestler that I hate the most is Jeff Hardy. Fuck that guy. The only reason
Fuck
people like
that
him
guy.
is because he jumps off a high shit. That's the only reason people like that dude.
I got the
He
same
sucks.
shit from my fucking one wrestler that I hate. Don't spoil it, because mine comes in a few weeks. But I had the same reasoning for the wrestler that I hate too.
Yeah,
One of them.
let me tell you something about that guy because I know who you're talking about, and that guy does so much more than just jump off high stuff. But we'll let you get to that in a couple weeks because next week Chet's going. But this week we're going to talk about my number one most hated, and I use the term wrestler very fucking loosely with this motherfucker. I almost said something else, but I stopped myself because I don't want Chet to have to stop recording. Nick Gage could die in a fire, dude. I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much, dude.
MDK all day, Nate.
MDK, no way.
Gang, 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 gang.
No way,
Let me ask
MDK.
you. I don't believe that for 1 second, because if my understanding, I mean, Nate, you and I have been friends for about like maybe 5 years, I think, right? Something
Yeah,
like that. He's given you 2 birthday shout outs
because you paid him
online,
to. You paid him
and
money.
I didn't pay him shit. And Chad, I don't know about you, but
Yo,
if I hated somebody and I knew, why the fuck would I be doing birthday shout outs to that person?
he
You had
doesn't
a
know
good
I
point
hate
there.
him. I hate him.
He knows a lot about you, dude.
Yeah, because
Wait, no, well, hold on. In one of his videos, he says you're his biggest fan.
I'm
How
verbatim.
the
I've
hell?
heard it. I've seen the
How
video
the
footage.
hell would he
Miguel
know that?
told him that, and
The
it's
eye
not
in the
true.
sky does not lie, brother.
Miguel, if you're listening, and we know that you are, fuck you too, Miguel, for spreading lies. You know what? Fuck Miguel.
Fake news. It's
Fuck
fake
Miguel.
news.
Miguel got married and didn't tell any of us. We're his best
Yeah.
friends. He didn't tell us. We saw it on Facebook. We saw the pictures. He didn't tell us he got married. Fuck you, Miguel,
What
and
a
fuck you, Nick Gage.
penis.
Damn. Gang, gang all day. MDK,
Yeah.
son.
Drew ganged on my face.
He did.
We're so fucking smarts.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sofa King Smarts podcast. That was Nate's most hated 5 wrestlers of all time.
Chet's next week.
Yes, Chet Von Chetsky next week is I'm gonna verbal nuclear evisceration on some people. Okay.
We know
So
number
stay
one. We know
tuned.
number one.
And also, if you do want to tune in next week to watch me verbally annihilate the 5 shittiest people to ever perform wrestling maneuvers in a wrestling ring, please subscribe to the Sofa King Smarts podcast on our YouTube page, Spotify page. We have a Facebook page as well. I'm Chet Von Chetsky. That's Whovitzio, aka Whovitzio. And over there is hashtag Drew's Slut. Sorry, Nate Smythe. I read that wrong. Yeah. All right, come back next week as I will go on a epic rant on the shittiest
Hell yeah.
of the shittiest. Until next
Bring,
time,
bring your laptop next time, motherfucker.
I left it at work. I'm sorry.
you've been
I'll bring it.
forgiven.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Sofa King Smarts podcast. Yeah. And if you could do the Macho Man a favor, if you could please give them a like, follow, and subscribe, the Macho Man would appreciate it.